Hey friends, so today we are going to Magistrate, I think it's called Perrick, I think is how you say his name. Anyways, this is a SovCit that the Magistrate, I think, handles rather beautifully. I think other judges should take some pointers from him on how to handle these SovCidians. Anyways, I think John Harling for the tip. He actually gave me the tip about this, and I was able to go get it right away. So I definitely appreciate that. If you have any tips or hints or anything, you can either email me, which the link is in the description, or you can message me on another video of mine, and I will see that. So let us dispense with the usual. I am not an attorney. I am not putting forth any legal conclusions nor any legal advice. All comments are my opinion. All persons are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And as we know, these types of videos often get demonetized. So if you would like to further support my channel, in the description is the link to join my circle of friends, my memberships. And then there is also the link to help support Luna and Fritz's box habit. So let's get over to the Detroit Police Department and their lockup with the magistrate.
Good morning, your name?
Carlos.
Full name, sir?
My name is Carlos Lorenzo of the family Durham.
Thank you, Mr. Durham, and good morning, sir. You have a number of matters for failing to appear at the 36th District Court we'll handle in a moment, and then you have warrants for arrest we'll handle right now, Mr. Durham. We'll handle these one at a time, sir. If you have any questions, just let us know. First, on this matter, Mr. Durham, these allegations, you're going to be released on a personal bond, no dollar amount. Court scheduling a pretrial date via Zoom. You must attend February 14th. That's a Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Evans via Zoom at 9:30. Understood? Understood, Mr. Durham. February 14th. Thank you. As with any criminal matter, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney, have one present during questioning and at all future proceedings. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will provide you one at the public's expense. Did you hear and understand your rights?
I heard you.
Is that a yes? Yes. Okay, one moment, Mr. Durham. Okay, thank you, Mr. Durham, for your patience, sir. And on these matters, the court is scheduling a pretrial February 14th, and this is in regard to case B124588121. August 25th, 2021, no dog license, same date, time, and location for B124582221, August 25th, 2021, failed to vaccinate dog against rabies and or provide proof of vaccination. These are misdemeanor allegations carrying up to a $500 fine and or 93 days in jail is a maximum fine and penalty. Court, recall your warrant, set aside capious, enter plea of not guilty on each open matter. As a reminder, sir, you're receiving a personal bond, no dollar amount, pretrial date via Zoom, February 14th, 8:30, Judge Evans, 36th District Court. Okay, you have 3 additional matters. We'll go one at a time. State your full name, Mr. Durham.
Carlos Lorenzo of the family Durham.
Thank you. And this is first on case 20045323001, People State of Michigan versus Carlos Lorenzo Durham, also known as Carlos Lorenzo Durham, Carlos Durham, Carlos Lorenzo Durham. Terrence. Court waive formal reading and their plea of not guilty. Mr. Durham, the court scheduling a pretrial date on this matter via Zoom. You must attend February the 27th, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant. Understood?
I hear you. Who's the prosecutor?
I don't know, Mr. Durham. I'm not sure. They rotate out, so I'm not sure who the prosecutor is on that, going to be on that date and time. Not guilty, please entered. Anything as to the capious.
Your Honor, on the George Bryant case, correct?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Okay. On the George Bryant case, Your Honor, this court does have authority to change the bond if he finds, 65 years old. He's self-employed fixing things, so doesn't have an income, doesn't have anything to post. He does suffer from high blood pressure and diabetes.
Please mark all Mr. Durham's filed medicals reasons stated by counsel. Sorry about that. Thank you.
And there is a little bit of issue to this case, especially asking the court to consider a personal bond.
Thank you. And this is a very serious non-assaultive allegation, Mr. Durham, and the court has concerns that you missed a court date on this matter, as well as 2 other matters that we're about to handle. And your capious history, Mr. Durham, tells the court you do not listen to the court as ordered to appear. And that's concerning, where if the court were to release you on another personal bond, sir, you treat it as you have in the past and disregard court's orders and simply not appear. And that's unacceptable, Mr. Durham. You must appear as ordered. So the court, based on your capious history, take into consideration the information presented by counsel, including that limit to employment status as relates to the ability to post bond, the nature of the charge, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report, is setting, based on your capious history, is going to continue the bond set by Judge Bryant of 110%. Is that an affordable bond?
It's not.
Okay, so on that matter, the court is setting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing.
Grab a couple of the other ones too.
Mr. Durham, and that is going to be scheduled 2 days from today, January the 19th, 2023 at 9:30 via Zoom in front of Judge Bryant. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon, and you are not to drive any motor vehicle unless you have a valid driver's license. Is that understood?
I don't drive, Your Honor. I travel. I'm not
Okay.
driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel.
Do you? Well, yes, you do, Mr. Durham. There's no traveling behind a motor vehicle. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. Durham. I'm telling. Excuse
I
me?
already read the law. I already read the Supreme Court case law. I have a right to travel, sir.
Okay, well, I have a right to impose bond and conditions of bond, Mr. Durham, and I'm telling you, whether you call it traveling or driving, there's to be none of that behind a motor vehicle. You're not to travel if you're operating a motor vehicle or drive. No driving or operating of a motor vehicle, regardless of what you call it. Understood, Mr. Durham? No driving or traveling if you're the operator. Is that clear? And you're not to leave the state of Michigan. Is that understood?
I heard you.
And that's no driving, period. That's regardless of your license status. There's to be absolutely no driving. Or traveling, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I said no traveling either.
Driving is up.
No traveling. I'm gonna put that as a bond order. No traveling.
So that means I can't even go to court if I can't travel. I can't leave my house.
It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. No traveling. The court dates are via Zoom. No traveling unless court ordered.
That's a violation of my rights. And I will appeal this in a higher court.
Mr. Durham,
Okay.
everything you say right now kind of will be used against you, okay? For your own protection, please don't say anything. We're live on YouTube, it's all part of the record. I have issued arguments for you, exercise the right to remain silent as for your own protection.
Did you want to address his traveling? Counsel?
I'm sorry.
Did you want to address his argument that he can't, that he can travel?
He's going to comply with court orders.
And that means no driving and no traveling, is that correct? Counsel? No traveling. Unless court ordered.
The state of Michigan.
Yes, I can't leave the state of Michigan, and he cannot, drive or travel, which my understanding is him operating any motor vehicle. Is that understood? Thank you. Okay, we have two cases that are going to Judge Sabri. We'll call those one at a time. Okay, first we're handling case 2205877-101, People State of Michigan versus Carlos Durham. Appearance, please. Court waive formal reading, enter plea of not guilty. Court scheduling 2 court dates, probable cause January 25th via Zoom, 8:30. Judge Sabri, you have a right to a preliminary examination in person February 1st. That's Judge Sabri in person, 36th District Court on January 25th and February the 1st, 8:30. Not guilty, please enter anything as to the bond.
Your Honor, respectfully, we would be asking for a personal bond to support the test court to change the bond. I know that this court does not, we are still waiting for an answer. And we respectfully asking the court to recall the matter if we are able to change the bond.
Okay, Mr. Durham, this is a very serious allegations. Again, you have a capious history on this matter. The bond was set by the judge when you failed to appear. You have a number of capious histories on this matter. It looks like you were originally given a personal bond, then you failed to appear on about September 1st of 2022, given a 10,000 cash surety, and then you failed to appear again December 14th of 2022, and then a judge will give you another 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, as counsel stated, have no, one moment, I'll let you address the court. One moment, Mr. Durham. Have no authority to amend the capious bond as set by the judge for your failure to appear. So for that reason, the bond is going to be continued as set by the judge of December 14, 2022 in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. No driving, no traveling unless court ordered. You will be fit with the GPS tether under house arrest if you're able to make bond. And no use of any alcohol or illegal controlled substance. Is there anything further, counsel?
Thank you. I would respectfully ask the court to reconsider the GPS tether, Your Honor.
He's missed court in every matter before the court this morning, so no.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I haven't.
Anything?
I didn't came to court a couple times on Zoom, on a tether. I done been to court.
But not all of the times it does not appear, Mr. Durham. It looks like you've missed court more than once on that matter that we just handled. Anything else on
I
this
missed
matter,
court on
counsel?
account of the county jail. I missed court on account of the county jail. They wouldn't take me to court. I missed court because of the county jail would not take me to court. That's not my fault.
And Mr. Durham, the court is going to schedule an is this unaffordable?
It is unaffordable.
The court is scheduling an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing, and that if you're unable to make bond, you'll have a redetermination hearing this Thursday, January 19th, 2023 at 9:30 in front of Judge Sabri. Anything further on this matter, counsel?
Nothing further.
And then the other matter for Judge, in front of Judge Sabri will have the same court dates. And it's in regards to case 220599774, People State of Michigan versus Carlos Norenzo Durham, also known as Carlos Norenzo Durham, Carlos Norenzo with an M Durham. Appearance, please. Yes, ma'am. Court waive formal reading, enter plea of not guilty. Mr. Durham, on this matter, sir, you have the same 2 court dates. January 25th via Zoom, that's a Wednesday, in front of Judge Sabri, 8:30 a.m. You have a right to a preliminary examination February the 1st. That's a Wednesday, that's in person, Judge Sabri, 8:30 a.m. February the 1st. January 25th via Zoom, February 1st, 8:30, 36th District Court, Judge Sabri. Not guilty, please enter. Anything else to come? Thank you. And Mr. Durham, the court has the same concerns, sir, that you've had a capious on this matter as well as the matters before the court previously, and that demonstrates to the court that you failed to appear as ordered, and that's concerning regarding your intention to appear and handle this matter. It looks like you're on a personal bond by the Honorable Magistrate Ramsey Heath, where you failed to appear on or about December 14, 2022, and a bond was issued at 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, have no authority to change that bond as set by the judge. So the bond is going to be continued, taking into consideration any employment status presented by counsel as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as your capious history. During this bond, no use of alcohol, no illegal controlled substance. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. If you're able to make bond, you will be under house arrest, fit with a GPS tether prior to release. There's to be no driving and no traveling unless court ordered. Anything further on this matter?
Nothing further.
You're welcome. Okay, any questions or statements, Mr. Durham? You are being recorded. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And on that matter as well, you're getting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing on January the 19th, 2023. Judge Sabri at the 36th District Court via Zoom. Do you have any questions or statements, Mr. Durham?
Yes, I do. This question is to
Go
you,
ahead.
the magistrate. Are you honoring your oath?
Mr. Durham, before you say anything,
This is
I
your
want to
turn.
remind you again, everything you say right now can and will be used against you. We're live, we're on YouTube. Please do not say anything that, I don't want you to say anything at all, actually, because I'm trying to protect you, okay?
That was your attorney speaking and giving you advice.
Exercise your right to remain silent, unless you have a question about bond or your next court date.
Conspiracy. Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know what type of question that is, Mr. Durham. Do you have your counsel has indicated
You took
you
an
have a
oath to
right
uphold
to
the
remain?
Constitution, sir. Now you don't know what it means. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you? Are you honoring
I don't
your
know
oath?
what the purpose. I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding the questions that don't have anything to do with the arraignment. I'm not here to just answer random general questions that have nothing to do with your arraignment, Mr. Durham. So if you have any
I can't
questions
know
regarding
more.
your arraignment or your court date, you can please let me know.
I want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded? Are
Mr.
you
Durham, I'm
bonded?
not going through. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that. The
So you're
nature
not
of my
bonded.
employment.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. Just in case you want to violate my rights, I got to make sure you're adequately insured. Are you a public official and are you insured?
My
I
name
don't know
is
why you
Chief
get mad.
Magistrate
You seem
Jeffrey
like you're getting
Coker.
mad because
I've
I'm
answered
asking
that
this
question
question.
regarding binding, Mr. Durham. That's not something that's going to be addressed today.
So you're not going to put that on the record?
I'm just not entertaining a question that makes no sense during the arraignment, sir.
It makes no sense to ask you if you're bonded. And what's your bonding
If
information?
this
That
makes
don't
you
make no
happy,
sense.
Mr. Durham, I'm bonded if that makes you happy, Mr. Durham.
What's the name
I
of the
do have a
bonding
valid
company?
bond as indicated by statute. Mr. Durham, I'm not getting into back and forth. Counsel,
You
do you
give
have
me your
anything
name.
further with Mr. Durham?
How about your policy
Excuse
number? How
me?
about the phone number of the bonding company? Can I have any of that so I can contact them? I got to be able to contact them. You're
No,
not going to
Mr.
give me
Durham,
none
I'm
of
not.
that.
I gave you, I let you know I was bonded. My name is Chief Magistrate Koperik at the 36th
What's
District
the name
Court.
of the
That's the
bonding company so I can
information.
contact them? What's
Okay,
the name of the
counsel, are we
bonding
finished or
company?
anything further? Mr. Durham, I've said more than once, that's not, we're not going through that here today on the record. So Mr. Durham, if you have any questions about your arraignment or court dates, otherwise, we're through with the arraignment. Counsel, do you have anything further?
To give me the name of the
Okay,
bonding company.
unless you have anything else, Mr. Durham,
And your
we're
policy.
through with the arraignment, sir.
Amazing. Oh, I got to do that, man. I can't let you go.